Hello everyone and welcome back once again. We're here playing Order of Battle World War II and we are in the middle of the Winter War, currently engaging the Finnish forces that are left after we've taken down the Mannerheim line. Alright, I mean, this is not the greatest of attacks, but let's put the odds in our favor there. And these are conscripts, so let's at least make sure that that goes okay. I want to repair a couple units here because yeah, it's always a question with these games, how much of my auxiliary units do I have to repair and still get a victory? Now, yes, supposedly you get some of your RP back or something if you repair those non-core units, but well, it still costs you, so you're better off not repairing them at all, usually. Let's go in here. We know there's some heavies out there. Luckily, we do have some artillery out there as well to deal with these guys. So they have artillery there, which is, as usual, pretty rough. But if I surround these, I might actually have a pretty decent shot at least at taking the city this turn. And come on, no. Well, I tried. These guys do need to be repaired. I will repair my core air forces. I won't repair the non-core air forces. I don't think it's worth it to do so. Unfortunately, I can't make them head out. But I will give them elite replacements. Right, the issue here is that they actually have some nasty out there. And I cannot get too close to it, unfortunately. So I'll have to be careful. Alright, let's make you sidestep to defeat these Finnish ski troops. And all of these guys go back a little bit. I have not been able to advance that far yet, so yeah, that is unfortunate. The enemy has kept putting up stiff resistance, which is always tough. Now, at the very least, I was able... Oh, that's very nice. At the very least, I was able to get rid of most of their air force, so that does help. But the attacks here, they're just not looking too great, and I'm not particularly happy about that. Ah, okay, that's a 4th infantry. They have a lot around here. Like I said, that's not looking too great. I actually need more out there because with 4 infantry, these guys definitely need to go there. And a 5th on the way. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the tough things about playing blind. Like, I don't really know where the bulk of the enemy forces is gonna be. So, kinda need to go back and repair these guys as well. Yeah, if there's any place where I'm gonna need to spend my requisition points, it's there, because apparently that's where all the action's at. Yeah, now, luckily conscripts are cheap. The enemy has artillery placed at every corner. Please don't keep repairing. Oh, they will. Great. Yeah, infantry is cheap, and so they will keep repairing these. Forever and ever, basically. At least I will get those 2 secondary objectives, and I can focus most of my attention on Viipuri, especially if I capture that there main road. Really? You're gonna finish them off entirely in just one hit? I've been talking about this in the previous episode as well, that it seems that your units are less inclined to retreat. Well, it counts for both sides, but it just seems that they just do that less, and they just get destroyed more often. It seems like they actually changed it from before, so maybe people complained about that or something, that they didn't like the way that worked, and that enemy units supposedly destroyed them, or didn't get destroyed fast enough. I don't know whether that's actually the case, but really, you cannot go in there. Oof, that's terrible movement. I really had thought I'd be able to get there, but I guess that's not the case. I will have to move in that direction, though. Alright, taking that. And I'm still definitely looking to shift some force to the side. Now I know there's an infantry here, so technically just moving in here cuts it off. Then they're out of supply. I also do need to destroy 24 ground units in total. Right, so we saw some enemy unit coming in there as backup, but the problem is that, yeah, they have that artillery. And it's gonna be pretty rough for me to, you know, capitulate on. So the enemy does get keep their unit alive, huh? So these guys are probably going to do a heavy counterattack on this together with the reinforcements, but there's little I can do about that now. Well, might just wait a turn there. No real reason to... Huh? How did that work? It's at -0. Why did it lose efficiency anyway? Or was I just blind? I don't know about that one. That's very sketchy. I thought it said 0. Anyway, if I could, I'd deploy a second bomber right now, but unfortunately, I can't. I was forced to deploy a lot of fighters because enemy air forces are going a bit crazy. I'll just go back and repair with some of these for a bit. Now, I do want to take that down. Can't really engage it with those other fighters, unfortunately. Right, it's down to 1. So it probably just goes back for repairs. Which is not the end of the world. Alright, so these will just leave them alone for one turn at least, so I probably won't take any damage, and then from the next turn they can get quite aggressive on them, I suppose, to destroy yet another enemy unit. That's looking good at least. Alright, so getting out most of these guys, and there's no way I'm repairing that. Already down again on a lot of requisition points, just in general. That's pretty rough. Oh wow, they're gonna put that other unit in there? I mean, these guys are dead. But I need to go as far as Kamara, so once I've taken down that artillery, I'm good to go. And I basically just... where? Oh, there. I basically then just need to move up to Viipuri. Oh. Okay. That's fair, I guess. How come these Finnish forces have more troops than I do? That's just unfair. Yeah, figured as much. They have a lot of reinforcements. These missions are not easy. The enemy has a crazy amount of units here. Alright. I'm gonna have to finish them off one by one, I suppose. But dealing as much damage as possible against these guys is quite necessary as well. Because I took down a bomber, I need to already once again just repair my airplanes. Yeah, the enemy air force in this game is bonkers. I just don't know how they do it, but okay. Trying to use my fighters to at least deal a bit of damage here. Right, so I'm gonna have to retreat here for a bit because this ain't too hot. So just repairing and reorganizing for a bit. Like I said, that enemy artillery is not looking too, it's not looking too juicy for me. Let's go in here. Let's at least finish off this here artillery and then I can focus on the other one. You will just regain organization. And I don't really see them repairing any of those very quickly. Unfortunately, I cannot re-cut off these forces, but at least I can deal a heavy blow to that new enemy unit, and these guys are back in supply. If I then move out here, these guys are at least trapped in regards to being able to move, although they will attack that unit again probably. Alright, let's take it slowly here. No use getting all aggressive. If they go after my recon, that's also fine. Try to look for at least relatively favorable attacks there until I can break them. I do have quite a few turns left, so I'm not too interested in trading speed for damage. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, that's actually good for me. They didn't repair this time. I don't expect more enemy air forces to come out either. Like, once this is done, I expect them no longer to put up any crazy resistance there. Oh, come on. Seriously? Alright. I definitely need reinforcements in this area here, so that's where they're going. Alright, I'll be focusing on these. Because this unit is surrounded, and I feel that they're probably just gonna attack anyway. Up here. I'll definitely shell them. But... ah, come on. I'm more interested in finishing off these guys. Well, that's lovely. Yeah. Definitely looking to get my reinforcements through this, but I'll make... yeah, it's gonna take some time before they get back to full organization, so I might just as well make the best of it for now. And let's just see out here. There's probably not a whole lot, but I still need to take down whatever is there. Attacking there is the safest. Now they're at 7. Like, I don't get how that works. They're supposed to be at full efficiency, but... okay. Pushing through. Really? Alright. Definitely not attacking either of these. Alright. I'm also not repairing that unit. I really had hoped they would go for the recon here. Just getting artillery shelling on this thing is just plain old nasty. At least these guys aren't attacking the artillery, that's nice. That is kind of what I needed anyway. Oh yeah, I believe they had another unit that can actually get in there as reinforcements once again, yeah. They have 2 reinforcements? Wow. Well, they're not making it easy, but that's why I'm getting in these reinforcements out here, because they definitely need it. So now that that is done, I'm gonna focus on these. The biggest probably is still that enemy artillery, which is just outright nasty. I'm gonna wait on the rest there for a bit, so... Not happy they retreated there, definitely not. Let's at least finish off these guys, and from there I'll move in these. I don't want to repair them, but yeah. Alright, you're just waiting to regain organization. I'm moving these guys up here so they can start attacking there. Yeah, still don't know how they lost that, but they did. Let's think about this. So let's send you that side. Now where was that thing? Okay, there. Now, there was a bomber out here. Yeah, I can't get it all the way there. But I had sincerely hoped it would get destroyed. Well, we'll get there. Time is on our side, and unfortunately, I kind of feel like I will probably have to retreat those because maybe by standing in here, I can at the very least. Yeah, let's pull back a bit. That is their range. Well, I'm gonna move in here then and just repair. They're already down significantly enough that I wanna be careful and not get into its range. I mean, they can attack the conscripts, that's totally fine. Next turn. Don't tell me you're gonna attack. No. Seems like there's only one unit that they get to repair each turn. For 2. Which is at the very least good for me, because it means that I... don't tell me they have more reinforcements besides this. That would be crazy. But... oh, no. Okay. Wow. Just got a bit scared there. Yep, these things are going okay over there, finally. Yeah, but that was what I knew all along. These guys are relatively close to Viipuri, although it will probably be pretty tough to take it down. We'll see though. Okay, let's attack over here. Then down here. And actually move back. And you out here. Use the fighters to try and damage it some. It's not bad. I even took down 2 strength points, so I'm happy. Oh, it's a new enemy plane. Didn't see that one before. There's absolutely no way this guy is going to be able to deal any damage. And I'm getting quite close to that main road. Alright, the artillery is down. So out here... definitely moving up this way. So I'll have you move to the side. Attack. Really? Not going down to 1? That would have been ideal. Because I probably also won't be able to finish them off like that, but... Hey, it's worth trying. And these guys kind of just need to stay there. So we'll see. It's not looking like the end of the world. It's just, it's gonna be relatively tough to break through here. But I think we'll manage. Once again, nothing. They attack conscripts. That's not very dangerous at all, really. I'll probably not repair non-core units like this because I don't think they're going to be that decisive in accomplishing the mission anymore. Okay, these guys don't have a hero. F2A Buffalo. Okay. Did destroy 20 units so far, though. Well. I'll really only try to destroy them, or at least damage them, whenever that's actually feasible. So, definitely attacking with my non-core fighters like this one, but I'm trying not to engage with my core forces, because that's just unnecessary losses right there. So they're pretty smart staying in that hex, but I'm just gonna keep that guy there, and then they cannot be repaired, and they're just gonna suffer all around, so it should be okay. And I'm looking at least also to make sure that that territory is my own. So this should be fine. Like, they cannot actually go down, they're at 0 efficiency. Yeah, that's looking good. Alright, this, however, is not looking too great. Well, I'll just try to outflank these guys, and I'll keep attacking on this side, out of range of that artillery. But you're definitely getting in there. Can't allow these guys to go and repair. Yeah, so this is pretty risky, but I'm just gonna move these guys up like that. This is also quite risky. I do actually expect a counteroffensive, but we'll see. That's luckily still out of range of this, once again, hero artillery. So... these guys probably attacking the cavalry there too. I have to be sure not to get into range there. Not unnecessarily. Oh, you guys? Then something else is gonna retreat, I suppose. Those guys, huh? Okay. And that's a new heavy infantry. Can only hope this artillery... no, it can never reach that. No. I'll have to see there. Let's try to deal with this here first. Oh, okay. These guys have been dealt a pretty heavy blow. So I guess I mean I can't attack obviously, but that should be okay at least. Let's move in here. It seems like there's nothing in either of those hexes. I'm also quite willing to move like that. Seems like these guys haven't moved an inch. Okay. So I do get to move you all the way up here though. Yeah, they can just dig in. Let's just move out here for now. I have 10 turns remaining, which is not altogether too much. So I do need to start hurrying a bit at least. You have to stay in there, but yeah, definitely not looking for an engagement with either of these. If I can help it, I won't. Let's attack here and here. Like I said, I need to start pushing for a bit. I'm getting close, at least in this area, but with only 10 turns left, might get a bit dicey. Yeah, I can't really attack there. Let's move in the woods and just hope that the damage is not gonna be as bad, because well, may turn out to be okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's something. Alright. Special event, Road to Victory. Enemy defenses are severely weakened when our forces manage to secure key objectives in the vicinity of Viipuri. Yeah, so that's those 2 secondary objectives. That's great. Now, though. Okay, so I'm not attacking that, and you guys are definitely moving forward because, like I said before, I don't have that much time anymore. It seems like it's still better to attack here and to cut off these forces, although they're very weak, and then whatever forces are left, they get to focus on moving forwards and keeping some defense out there as well. But it seems to be a pretty straightforward line, at least out there, which is nice. Not gonna lie. Let's move around. Attack and attack again. Alright, so you're moving up in here and then attacking these guys, which should also be nearly taken out now. Alright. Special hint, fierce fighting. As our forces are approaching Viipuri, Finnish troops are taking increasingly heavy losses. Moscow is confident to conclude this war on our terms soon. Yeah. I don't think I got those RP immediately. I think. Kind of missed whether I did. I actually have to look that up in the replay. That's a bit silly, but look, I didn't see it. Alright, so you can go here. So they actually have the better range over this one. These guys are obscene compared to this artillery, but it has the range on it. So that's why I want that artillery. I think that 6 range can be pretty important. Alright, I have to go by road here. Just have to hope there are no enemy units out there, because I can deal with them. Alright, I think this turn is over. So I want to thank you all for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, so take care and see you next time. Bye-bye.